All right, let's talk about something that every single Go developer has to deal with: dependencies. If you're building anything in Go, you're going to be working with them. And figuring out how to manage them well, that's not just some extra credit skill. It's absolutely fundamental to keeping your projects clean, secure, and working reliably for everyone. So let's jump right in.
Okay, picture this. You've got that spark, that brilliant idea for a new project. You fire up your editor, you're ready to make it happen. You're starting completely fresh. So, where do you even begin?
Well, you're not going to build every single piece from scratch, right? I mean, of course not. You're going to pull in some external packages to handle the heavy lifting, things like routing for a web server or connecting to a database. You should think of these packages as your toolkit, the essential gear you need to build something great.
Here's the game plan for today. We'll start by understanding Go's big solution for dependencies. Then we'll walk through how to initialize a project, add some packages, manage their versions, and finally, the best part, how to keep everything clean. It's a really simple but powerful workflow.
So how does Go handle all these external tools and packages? The answer is a really elegant system called Go Modules. It's the built-in, official way to manage dependencies.
Let's just make sure we're all on the same page with the lingo. A dependency is just any of that external code your project needs to run. And in the Go world, these dependencies are bundled up into what we call modules. Think of a module as a collection of related packages that are versioned and shipped together. And the heart of this entire system, the brain of the operation, is one single file, go.mod. This little text file sits right at the root of your project, and it acts as the official manifest, the absolute source of truth for every dependency you're using.
All right, theory is great, but let's get our hands dirty. The very first step when you're kicking off any new project is to officially declare it as a Go module.
And you do that with one simple command, go mod init. Now that last part, example/my module, that's what's known as the module path. It's just a unique name for your project. And most of the time, this is going to be its location online, something like github.com/yourname/yourawesome project.
And boom! With that one command, your go.mod file pops into existence right in your project folder. It's born, and it's now ready and waiting to start keeping track of all the cool tools and packages you're about to bring in. Okay, our module is set up. Now for the really fun part, adding new features and capabilities by pulling in some of those powerful external packages.
The typical workflow here is super straightforward. You usually start by finding a package you need on pkg.go.dev. That's the official discovery site. You copy its module path, you add an import statement for it in your Go code, and then you let Go's built-in tooling handle the rest.
The command you'll use is go get. So for instance, if we wanted to add this classic quote package, we just run go get followed by its module path. The Go tool is smart enough to find it, download the code, and, this is the important part, automatically update our go.mod file for us.
And you can see the magic happen right here. On the left, our go.mod file was practically empty, but after running go get, look at that. We've got a new require block. That line is Go's way of saying, hey, this project now officially requires the rsc.io/quote package at this specific version. It's all tracked perfectly.
Sooner or later, you're going to need to change a dependency's version. Maybe a new release has a critical bug fix you need. Or, hey, maybe the latest version has a bug and you need to roll back to an older one. This is just a normal part of maintaining a project.
And what's great is how simple Go makes this. You use that same go get command, but you add an @ symbol to tell it exactly which version you want. You can give it a specific version number, or you can just say @latest to grab the newest one available.
So if you find yourself in a situation where the latest version of a dependency is causing problems, downgrading is no sweat. You just run go get again, but you tack on that specific older version number you know works. The tool handles everything and locks in that version in your go.mod file.
But how do you even know if there are updates available? You don't have to go digging around on websites. You can just run this command right in your terminal, go list -m-u all. It'll scan everything in your go.mod file and tell you exactly which packages have newer versions ready for you. It's like your own personal update checker.
And that brings us to the final and maybe one of the most satisfying steps in the workflow. As you code, your go.mod file can get a little messy. It can get out of sync with what your code actually needs, and of course, Go has the perfect command for that.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You remove a feature, you delete the import statement from your code. but you forget to take the dependency out of your go.mod file. Or the other way around. You add an import but haven't run go get yet. This kind of drift is super common.
And here it is, the one command solution to all that mess, go mod tidy. This is your housekeeping command. It's the magic wand you wave to make everything right again.
Go mod tidy is brilliant because it does two things perfectly. On one hand, it looks at your code, sees any imports for packages that are missing from go.mod and adds them. On the other hand, it looks at go.mod and removes any dependencies that you're no longer actually using in your code. It makes your manifest a perfect mirror of your code.
So when you boil it all down, this is the core loop. You init your project once. As you're developing, you get new dependencies or update existing ones, and every so often you run tidy to keep everything in sync. Init, get, tidy. That's the rhythm of Go dependency management.
So there you have it. A clean, powerful, and surprisingly simple way to manage the building blocks for your applications. You know how to find your tools, add them to your belt, and keep everything organized. The only question left is, what are you going to build?